Fantastic. Now we have to insert a cover page. Now, if you go into insert, you can see under cover page there would be lots of different templates to choose from. Personally, I find these really restrictive and we don't know what formatting and programming it's got behind it, and I get myself into a whole heap of trouble. So if you can avoid that, that's my advice. You can just be creating your own. So we're back here. The introduction's going to occur on page 1. So I'm going to insert a page break. In fact, I might insert a page, under page layout you have a different break, which is called a section break, and that gives you a lot more flexibility. So we'll just do that on the next page. So let me just repeat that. I've brought my cursor down to where the introduction word is. We know that needs to go on the next page. We've gone into page layout, breaks, section break, next page, and you can see that's automatically pushed that down into a new page. So I'm coming back up here on the right hand side to move up, and we've got quite a lot of white space there on our cover page. So the other thing we're going to do is, just because it is a cover page, we're just going to reduce the size of this text, coming back to the home. And you can see here this shrinks the font, so every time we click that down it'll shrink it down. Now obviously we normally leave it at Arial 11 font here at Evoke, but because this is part of a title page we can shrink down particular bits of information that aren't essential. We don't really want that standing out. Next we're going to bring in a picture, and at the bottom of this draft I've left the Evoke logo. So we'll just scroll now by hitting the left mouse and that scroll key on the right, just bringing it all the way down here to the end of the document, and we're just going to left click on that. You can see it selects it. Right click to cut, scroll back up on the right hand bar, and we're just going to place that between the title and the little blurb about the author. I'm going to right click there, and there's various paste options, so we can use the destination theme, keep the source formatting. It's really just an image, so picture would be fine in this situation. Okay, that way as well, by hitting it as a picture, it means that you're not going to be able to distort the size and shape of the logo in any way. So I'll put the cursor there on that shrunken text and place it down. Alright, so now we have to, if we can just come down to the right hand side and adjust our zoom. Alternately you could go into view and just change that to 100%, so we get a better idea of what that first page is looking at. I'm going to come down to the right hand side and shrink it some more. Right, so now we can clearly see what we've got to play with there. So if I make the Evoke logo bigger, I can just click on it and you can see the little arrow form there. If I hold my left mouse button and drag, I can make the Evoke logo much bigger. I can then center it. Okay, I'm now going to move the author information and contact details down. So the idea with this is just making sure that you're placing everything with lots of white space and some balance. Okay, you can see the colour. I'm keeping the burnt orange, which is a corporate colour there for Evoke. You can see it appearing here in the logo as well. That's picked up again because of the theme. We've got the burnt orange that's now set for the hyperlink for the email contact. So lots of white space, looking nice and sharp. We've finished now with our cover page.